Hey guys, thank you for watching the SlatRock channel. If you're new here, don't forget to subscribe and hit that bell icon to get notified every time we post a new video. And if you've already done so, just make sure that it's still active. Here is your news for August 26, 2019. We're starting today with some news from the Octagon, as UFC welterweight sensation Jorge Masvidal recently took to Twitter to call out Brock Lesnar. Masvidal, who made his UFC debut in 2013, recently made headlines following his UFC 239 fight where he defeated Ben Askren within 5 seconds with a devastating flying knee. This success got the attention of Lesnar's advocate Paul Heyman, leading to an interaction between the two where Masvidal told the advocate to let the Beast know he was coming for him. In response, Heyman said he was a great admirer of Masvidal, and though he didn't hype up a match between him and the former 3-time Universal Champion, he did hype up a fight between Masvidal and Nate Diaz, who has challenged the welterweight to a fight in the near future. Though it seemed possible earlier this year, the chances of Lesnar returning to the Octagon now is very unlikely, as UFC owner Dana White himself has said the Beast has retired from mixed martial arts. However, given Lesnar's relaxed WWE contract, as well as his recent Universal title loss to Seth Rollins, the former champ has plenty of time to pursue other ventures, including a UFC return. Though Lesnar's return to the Octagon is unlikely, Kurt Angle recently stated that the only person the Beast would return for is Jon Jones, though Jones himself said that he would embarrass the Beast incarnate. A match between the two would be great to see, as Jones' striking and submission style would be matched by Brock's grappling and power fighting style. Whether this match will happen is unclear, but expect the Beast to be paid the big bucks if he chose to return to UFC. From Lesnar to the man who defeated Lesnar at SummerSlam, as WWE Universal Champion Seth Rollins is doing pretty well for himself since the pay-per-view. Not only the Universal Champ, Rollins recently captured the Raw Tag Team titles with Braun Strowman, though the Monster Among Men has made it clear that he wants the Architect's other piece of gold. Though McMahon and WWE have a reputation of changing shows on the same day they're meant to air, Brad Shepard recently said that the plan is for Rollins, Strowman, and the OC to kick off tonight's edition of Monday Night Raw. It's unclear whether this will be a match or a segment, though expect big things, as WWE continues on the road to Clash of Champions on September 15th. If he's still a double title holder by then, Rollins may be forced into 2 matches that night, as the possibility of losing both belts in one night is a serious possibility. We don't know for certain who will challenge Rollins for the Universal title at Clash of Champions, and though most fans expect it to be the Monster Among Men, many fans are hoping it's Bray Wyatt. This week, WWE asked its fans who The Fiend could target next, and though many suggested going after the Beast Slayer, the Eater of Worlds gave a different response. Replying with Sting, Wyatt didn't mince his words, and it could very well happen, as the Stinger will be at the SmackDown 20th Anniversary show on October 4th when the Blue brand moves to Fox. Though it's highly possible that Wyatt could target someone else with his mandible claw before then, we feel the former WCW World Heavyweight Champion should be very careful when he arrives at the Staples Center for SmackDown on October 4th. More Wyatt news now, as the man who helped design The Fiend's incredible mask has spoken to GameStop about his creation. In an interview, Jason Baker said it was a dream come true to work on the Wyatt character and Firefly Funhouse, and implied the creepy show is far from over, saying, "They need to keep watching because they haven't seen anything yet. If they think this is the greatest thing to ever happen, they just need to keep watching. It's going to blow them away." Describing the mask as Bray's brainchild, Baker's mask has clearly added a much-needed mystique to the former WWE champion, who is now one of the hottest acts in the company today. Since returning at SummerSlam, Wyatt has yet to enter a major feud and was last seen attacking Jerry the King Lawler on an episode of Raw. It seems that fans will just have to wait patiently, as nobody really knows when this new demented Wyatt will strike next. Though we don't know whether Wyatt will appear on Raw tonight, this week's 3-hour show has plenty of matches and segments already announced. Tonight, SmackDown Women's Champion Bayley will appear thanks to the wildcard rule and will hope to score a huge win when she takes on one half of the Women's Tag Team Champions, Nikki Cross. This all stems from last week's edition of The Blue Show, when Cross and Alexa Bliss welcomed Charlotte Flair to the talk show before Bayley slapped the Queen to the ground. Though the hugger will have her hands full with the Scottish superstar tonight, she'll also have to keep an eye out for the Queen, who has made it clear that she hopes to take Bayley's title in a few weeks at Clash of Champions. As well as that, tonight's show will also see the 2019 King of the Ring tournament continue, as 4 superstars from Monday Night Raw will hope to qualify for the next round. Tonight, The Miz will battle Baron Corbin in the Constable's first singles match back, while it'll be a mixture of styles when Ricochet's high-flying offense goes up against the sadistic Drew McIntyre. In addition to that, the new Raw Tag Team Champions Seth Rollins and Braun Strowman are scheduled to appear, as it looks like the WWE will start building toward a Universal title match between the two at next month's pay-per-view. Though there has been plenty announced for tonight's show, there could still be some surprises along the way, thanks mainly to the 24/7 Championship. Since debuting earlier this year, plenty of superstars have been able to briefly hold the gold, though it was Fox Sports commentator Rob Stone who captured the title this week, pinning R-Truth. Like most reigns though, Stone's tenure did not last long, as he was quickly rolled up by Elias, who is now in his 4th reign with the gold. According to PW Insider, these segments featuring the green title were put together with Bruce Pritchard and Adam Pearce, though nobody knows what to expect if Elias appears on Monday Night Raw tonight. From WWE to AEW now, as the promotion's very own Chris Jericho had plenty to say this week when he appeared on Busted Open Radio. In the interview, Jericho mentioned his incredible success in WWE, being the very first undisputed champion, but said how much success can only happen as long as Vince McMahon is on your side. To evidence this, Jericho mentioned Shawn Spears, who has become a hot commodity in AEW after his release from WWE, where he competed as Tye Dillinger. As the Perfect 10, Spears would become a popular act in NXT, though quickly lost traction on the main roster and never recovered, as Jericho made clear. "You know how it works up north, brother. If you fall out of grace, you're finished being played with as Vince's toy, you get put in the corner. Thankfully, Shawn got his release." After being granted his release, Spears has become a big name in AEW, which has made Y2J think that superstars won't be granted releases anytime soon. He's the last one that will. Nobody will ever get the release from WWE again. Nobody. This certainly seems likely with AEW around, as releasing someone, whether they want to go or not, gives the new promotion yet another established name to add to the roster. It's clear that WWE is taking their battle with the new promotion seriously, as this week, the company filed trademarks for several big names on their roster. Of these names, the majority of the stars are from NXT, as it seems the company doesn't want to see these superstars go anywhere else anytime soon. The trademarks are for Aaliyah, Bianca Belair, Matt Riddle, NXT UK champion Walter, 205 Live's Humberto Carrillo, The Iconics, and current Cruiserweight champion Drew Gulak. Though WWE is locking down the next generation of WWE superstars, last week also saw a huge birthday for a bona fide legend of the business, as Vince McMahon himself turned 74. Though in his 70s, the boss is still going strong and, if anything, is running things harder than ever, balancing his duties as WWE's chairman with his work with the new XFL. Well, it seems that there's not enough hours in the day for the boss. His daughter Stephanie took some time out of her day to send a very special birthday message to her dad, including a rare photo of herself as a little girl playing catch with a younger Vince. Back to Raw now, and even though Ricochet has made a huge splash since joining Monday Night Raw, the High Flyer is making it clear that the Cruiserweights are the ones to watch. Taking to Twitter this week, the WWE's self-proclaimed resident superhero mentioned that though he is smaller than many other stars on the main roster, he does hold a pinfall victory over current United States champion AJ Styles. Not only that, the High Flyer also gave his praise to fellow cruiserweights, mentioning that Ali has a win over Intercontinental Champion Shinsuke Nakamura, Cedric Alexander has a pinfall win over Drew McIntyre, and that Buddy Murphy has a pinfall victory over former WWE Champion Daniel Bryan. Promising to make sure to change the minds of people who don't take them seriously, a team of Ricochet, Murphy, Alexander, and Ali could make for a great stable if they weren't on separate brands. Whether a partnership like this would work out is unclear, though Ricochet has clearly had huge success following his call-up from NXT to Raw, being a former US champion, and will hope to have the same success when he takes on Drew McIntyre tonight on Raw. Though Ricochet has had success after being called up from NXT, he may be the last superstar to do so, as the developmental brand is set to undergo some major changes when it moves to the USA Network. Not only will the show be 2 hours long from next month, but Dave Meltzer noted on Wrestling Observer Radio that WWE are ready to treat NXT as a third, equal brand to avoid giving new viewers the impression that NXT superstars aren't good enough for Raw or SmackDown. This would cancel the rumored call-up of Shayna Baszler, who has been a dominant force in NXT as the brand's women's champion. Meltzer also noted that many superstars on the main roster would be happy to be back in NXT, though this would mean a drastically smaller salary. We'll have to wait and see what WWE decides to do, because things could be changing in more ways than one because of the Wednesday Night Wars. And finally today, we're ending with some news from Hall of Famer Edge, who fans last got to see deliver his first spear in years to Elias on the SummerSlam kickoff show. This appearance by the former world champion quickly got fans talking about a potential return for the Rated R superstar, and Edge himself has said that he feels ring-ready in a manner of speaking. In a post online, Edge decided to open up about how rough things have been for him, speaking candidly about losing both his mom and his father-in-law last fall. Saying how he went into mourning, Edge would go on to get back in shape for his own sake and the sake of his daughters, who wanted the Canadian to get off his, quote, rapidly expanding butt. Doing just that, Edge was able to get back into shape thanks to a new diet and exercise program, and has said he is now a better father, partner, and person. Whether this means that Edge has one more match in him isn't clear, as the Rated R superstar clearly takes his family seriously and wouldn't want to risk a life-changing injury just for one more match. With that said, WWE is scheduled to have another Saudi Arabia show later this year, which have seen huge superstars just like Edge come out of retirement for a huge payday. Whatever happens, Edge will always remain one of the most beloved superstars in recent history who was able to go out on top, retiring as the World Heavyweight Champion in 2011. Well guys, that's our news for today. Let us know your thoughts down in the comments below. If you like this video, don't forget to check out our previous video, 10 huge, shocking WWE 2019 rumors you need to know about. Also check out our other high-rated videos by clicking at the upper right-hand corner or down in the description field. Don't forget to hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, and the bell icon so you don't miss a single new video. You can follow us on Facebook and Twitter, and as always, thank you for watching.